Hello Sudoku friends, welcome back with the last puzzle of today. It's a tectonic puzzle. It could be a hard one. I do not know. I need to experience it, so we will see. So let's get started with this tectonic puzzle. Let me see. The first strategy is to find a single box. I see here a single box. So this should be a 1. Yes, this should be a 1. Then we have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. This should be a 4. We have a 1 here, so these two cannot be a 1. We have a 1 there, so this cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. 1 for this box. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing, and then we have a 5. So this box must be a 4. This box is a 1. I cannot place the 1 here. A 2, a 3, a 4. This box should be the 5. So we have here 1, 4, 3, 5. So 1 digit left should be the 2. The 2, these 4 boxes cannot be a 2. So 1 box left for the 2 should be here. The 1 cannot be here. So the 1 could be here or there. Same with the 5. The 5 cannot be here. So it's a pair, 1 and a 5. I will mark it with the other pencil, 1 and a 5. So this should be a 4. We have a 4 here, so these two cannot be a 4. That means these two should be the 4. These two cannot be a 1. So these two as a pair, 1 and 4. We have also here a pair, 1, 3 and 4. So these two must be 2 and 5 as a pair. 2 and 5, 2 and 5. We have a 2 here, so this cannot be a 2. These two could be a 2. We have a 2 here, so these two cannot be a 2. This can also not be a 2. 1 box left for the 2 should be this one. Then this cannot be a 3. We have a 3 here. This cannot be a 3. We have a 3 there. Only box for the 3 should be here. So this cannot be a 1. We have a 1 here. So this must be a 1. And this should be a 4. We have a 1 here. So this cannot be a 1. This should be a 5. And this should be a 1. We have a 1 here. So these two cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. Automatically this will be the 2. And this should be the 4. We have a 1 here, so these two cannot be a 1. So these two could be the 1. Other pencil, yes. We have a 3 here, so these 3 boxes cannot be a 3. We have a 3 there, so these 2 boxes cannot be a 3. So 1 box left for the 3 should be here. That means these 2 boxes cannot be a 3. This box can also not be a 3. So 1 box left for the 3 should be here. Automatically this should be the 1. 2 boxes left for the numbers 4 and 5. 4 and 5. I do not know which one. So I will mark this with the pencil. We have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1. This can also not be a 1. So these two boxes could be a 1. And now this box cannot be a 4, so these 4, no, this box cannot be a 2, we have a 2 there. This box can also not be a 2, so we have a pair 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2. This box cannot be a 4. Automatically this becomes the 4. This should be a 5. So we have a 5 here, so this cannot be a 5. This should be the 2, and this should be the 5. We have a 5 here, so this cannot be the 5. This should be the 4, and this should be the 5. Then these two boxes cannot be the 5. We have a 5 here. We have also a 5 there, so these 3 boxes cannot be the 5. 1 box left for the 5 should be this one. These 2 boxes cannot be the 1 because we have a 1 here. So the box, these 2 boxes could be the 1. These 3 boxes cannot be a 3. So these 2 boxes could be the 3. Same with the 5. Because these 2 cannot be a 5. We have a 5 there, so these 2 can also not be a 5. So the 5 is a pair with the 3. This cannot be a 1 because we have a 1 there, so the 1 could be here or could be there. Suppose the 1 is here, then I cannot fill a 1 in one of those 2 boxes. So it cannot be the 1 here, otherwise I cannot fill a 1 there. So the 1 should be here. The other 2 numbers are the 2 and the 4. We'll mark this with the pencil, 2 and a 4, 2 and a 4. This box cannot be a 1, we have a 1, and this box cannot be a 1. So the only box for the 1 should be here. This should be the 2 and a 3, 2 and a 3. Alright, then here we have a dual box, so this should be a 1. These 3 boxes cannot be a 2, so the 2 should be the only box left is here for the 2. These 2 boxes cannot be a 2, so these 2 boxes could be a 2. Then two and a 1, 3. Let me think. We have a 2 here. So this cannot be a 2. This should be a 1. And this should be a 2. We have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1. This should be the 4. And this should be a 1. That means these 3 boxes cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. These 2 boxes cannot be a 1. This box also cannot be a 1. So these 2 boxes could be a 1. Here 1, there 1. I think whether that this box is a 1 because it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this box is a 1. Then yes, these two boxes cannot be a 4. We have a 4 also there, so this box cannot be a 4. One box left for the 4 should be here. Then these two boxes cannot be a 2. So this one box left for the 2 should be this one. So we have a 3 and a 5, 3 and a 5. I do not know which place. We have the 4 here. Yes. This box cannot be a 1 because we have a 1 there. This box can also not be a 1 because we have a 1 there. So one box left for the 1 should be here. So two numbers left. 1, 2, 3. The 4 and the 5. We have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here and the 5 goes there. 3. This box cannot be a 3. So the 3 could be one of these two boxes. The 2 cannot be this box. So the 2 should be one of these two boxes. And the 5, yeah, I do not know. Could be everywhere. Alright. 1, 2, 4. Suppose this box is a 1, then I cannot fill these 3 boxes with a 1. One box left for the 1 should be here, but we have a 1 already there. So this box cannot be a 1. This box should be the 1. Then this box cannot be a 2. Cannot be a 1. Cannot be a 5. So it's a 3 or the 4. 3 or the 4. 3 or the 4. If it's a 4, then these 3 boxes cannot be a 4, but also this box cannot be a 4 because we have a 4 there. So I need a box for a 4. So this cannot be a 4, this should be a 3 then. Yes, a 3. Alright. So I cannot fill the 3 in these 3 boxes. So here, one box left for the 3 should be here. 2 boxes left, the 4 and the 2. We have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 2 goes there. Then we have a 3 here, so this cannot be a 3. This should be a 5. This should be a 3. This should be a 2. This should be a 3. This should be a 4. And this should be a 2. We have a 2 here, so this cannot be a 2. This should be the 2. Then 2 numbers left, the 1 and the 4. We have a 1 there, so this cannot be a 1. This should be the 1. This should be the 4. We have a 5 here, so this cannot be the 5. Here 5 or there 5. The 1 cannot be here. The 1 could be here or there. The 3 can be everywhere. I see. Here, I cannot fill the 3 in this box. Suppose this suppose this is a 3. Then I cannot fill a 3 in one of those 2 boxes. So it cannot be the 3. It should be the 5. And this should be the 3. That means these 2 boxes cannot be a 3. This should be the 3. The 5 cannot be here. We have a 5 here, so the 5 should be here, and the 1 goes there. 1, 2. This should be the 3. 3, 4, 5. Yes, 3. Then these 2 are the numbers 2 and 5. We have a 5 here, so this cannot be the 5. This should be the 5, and this should be the 2. Finish in 15 minutes. All right, for a tectonic puzzle. Yes, thank you for watching again, and if you like this, thumbs up. Otherwise, thumbs down. You can also subscribe if you want. Hit that bell so you will be notified by YouTube when there are new Sudokus coming. You can also download the PDF file so you can make it or solve it by yourself. Rest me to say thank you for watching this episode and keep on puzzling. Bye bye and see you next time.